Hello and welcome back to Android tutorials. And in this series, we are currently making a ad integration in Android application. So in our previous video, we had added the banner of three types. First is smart banner, adaptive banner and simple banner. So you can see all the code here. But if you want this source code till you will get it after completing of this series. And in this video I am going to add the industrial ad by three ways. Yes, you heard it right. First, we are going to create it in onCreate method. Then we are going to create it in button click listener, and then we are going to schedule it. Means after uh, each interval we are going to show our industrial ad. So if you are having a PDF viewer app or a web view app, so you can add this type of ad to your application. Now let's begin with implementing the ad without wasting time. But before that, I would like you to subscribe to our channel Android Tutorials to get the latest video. And don't miss any video in this series, as this is money making video of all the kind. So first we are going to create a custom method, as we are always creating. And here I have test add code, so you can see that this is our test ad code. And if you don't know how to create industrial ad in Admob, then you can comment me down below. I will show you the creating of all the ads with account. Means how to create a Admob account to creating an ad unit. So I will do that if you request in comment section. And if you are enjoying this video, then please make sure you like and share this video. So first let's implement our custom method. So I am going to call it show ads method. So here it will generate and read. So we are going to create that method in main activity. So here you can see that here is our custom method. Now we are going to make private industrial ad, so it will not show you like that, so you have to type it manually. So here you can see that industrial ad, then M industrial ad, then close it. Now here you have to write M industrial ad is equal to new industrial ad, not this, new industrial ad, and this will implement some method. So we are going to currently remove all this method and just pass this and close it. So here it is showing some error, so let's see what is the error. So implement methods. Oh, here it is saying implement all this method, so we are going to do cancel it and move to import and find M industrial add import, and let's see what is the error. So here I had implemented this. Now it's okay, so it will work, there will be no problem. So just remove this extra, and now I am going to write industrial add, means M industrial add dot set add unit, and add unit will be our test ad, and then I am going to load our ad. So M industrial add dot add dot load add new ad request. dot build builder dot build. So here it will not come like that. Here we have to write builder, and then here it will build. So now you can see that we have created our show ads method. Now moving down, just remove all these extra imports, and don't forget to add this mobile.initialize and new this type of things. So as we had already added in onCreate method while creating banner, so I am not going to write it again. So this was our tested unit. Now we will use show ads method. So when you run this application right now, then you will find that your application will load with creating of this main activity only. So when you will load the main activity, you will show your ad. Okay, now I am going to add for OnBack press method. So for that I am going to use one method, that name is OnBack press. So you have to add this method, and first we have to write if our M industrial ad is loaded, then we have to write here, and in else we are going to write our OnBack press method. Okay, now in if our M industrial ad is loaded, then we are going to show M industrial ad dot show, and we are going to write M industrial ad dot set ad listener, new of add listener, and then create import one method, that is on add closed. So here we have to finish this method, means this ad. So after finishing this ad, when you will run your application, so you will get the industrial ad on back press, means when you create this main activity and when you click on back press, you will find one industrial ad loaded for you. Okay, so run this application, and if you get the result, then comment me down below, and if you face any error, then also write in comment. We will solve it in upcoming videos, or I will give you suggestion for that by replying your comment. Then we have to import for our scheduler, means we are going to show our ad after each and every minute or hour, seconds, as you wish. After every interval we are going to show our ad. So for that you have to again create one method, that will be schedule ad. So to make our code clean, we are going to just create a method for that. Now here we have to write our schedule listener. So schedule executor service, schedule executor service is equal to executors dot new single thread schedule executor, this, and then close it. So after you add executors dot single thread scheduled executor, you have to schedule our application. So schedule our industrial ad. So I'm again write schedule executor service dot schedule, and then schedule at fixed rate, new runnable. So in this runnable we are going to show that, but before that we have to write a timing. So start time will be 10 second, end time will be 10 second, and time unit, so you have to write time unit dot seconds, else you can write minute if you want to show your ad after each 10 minute. If you want to show your ad after 1 minute, then you can use 1 in both. So here you have to write 1 so it will load our ad after every 1 minute. And here for testing purpose you can write seconds, and afterwards you will change it as per your wish. So here I had written 10. Now here we will create another method that will run on main UI thread. So run on UI thread, new. So here new runnable will come. So to avoid error we first added this time unit. So if you don't understand this time unit, then let me tell you again. So here you have to write your seconds or minute, means any integer number, and tell you that this is in seconds, minute, microsecond, macrosecond, hour or day. So if yes, day. So here we had done that. Next here we again check if our M industrial ad. So here if M industrial ad is loaded, then we are going to show M industrial ad dot show, and in else we are going to write log. So else here we are going to log d and write the tag, and on run we are going to give error, or just write here error, or yes, error on ad. Then we are going to write prepare method, means show our ad. So here I am writing show ads method. So when you run our application, you will find that our ad will loaded after 10 seconds. So by this way you can create the ads import. Now I am going to show you with button. So first move to main activity underscore main dot xml file, and here you can see that all the code for banner. Just ignore that all, and here I am going to change this text view to button. Here width will be match parent, its height will be web content, its text will be show ads. Then we will not have its constraints, but we are going to give its text size to 36 sp so that it can visible here, and you can do as you wish. Then we are going to write text, color will be white only, all caps is always true. So here we are not implementing it. Now here we have to write center in parent true so that it will be in center. and give its margin and padding. So margin will be 15 dp, sp not dp, and its padding will be also 15 dp. So here you can see that I had created a big button. So let me decrease its size. Yeah, now I am going to main activity, but before that we forgot to assign its id. So always assign its id. That id will be show add. Okay, now in main activity, first you have to declare our add. So here you have to write private button and show add button. Next move to onCreate method, and here after this add that we had created, here I am going to write show add button is equal to find view by id, r.id dot uh, r.id dot show add. Now you have to write on click listener on this. So first we are going to implement view dot on click listener. So implements view dot on click listener. So you will get this method and then you will generate an error. So you have to implement that and click on OK. So here you have to write switch case and view dot get id. So here you have to make semicolon, not semicolon. So we are going to start the method and write case r.id dot show add. Then we are going to write show adds button. Okay, so here you will generate an ad when you will click any button. So you can also create any other. So here when I am going to add a toast, so when user will click show ad, so we are going to show the string ads shown. This is for example purpose only. You can add as you want. So here I had written shown. So when our button will click, user will get this toast also, and this ad will also load in background. And once it is loaded, then we will show that ad. So here I had written show ads. So by this way you can also add the industrial ad in your application, and if you use this then it is easy to do also. So let us revise all these four types of method that I had explained you, and then we are going to close this video, and next I will make for native ads. So first let's get started. So here first I am going to add mobile ads dot initialize, then pass our context this, then new on initialize complete listener, or you can write your application id also here. So if you write your application id, so you can do that also. So first write mobile ads dot initialize this and new on initialize complete listener, then move to main activity manifest file and come to the application closing tag and write metadata over there. Here you have to write your application id. If you don't write this id, then you will face an error. So complete that Then you have to move down and show ad button to create an ad. So here we are going to press this, so you can see that we have one button with its id show button, width is max parent, height is wrap content, its text is show ads, and then its text size is 24 sp, its center in parent, its margin is 15 dp, then we have its padding. So after you add this add button, you will move to main activity file, and here you will find show add button is equal to find view by id. So you had initialized that. Then load banner is in our previous video method, so we are not going to discuss it in this video. Then we have show ads. So basically this show ads method create one industrial ad, set its ad unit id, and then it loading through a new add request. So this is the method. So whenever we will call this show ads, so we will create one industrial ad, set its unit, and load that ad. But we are not going to show it, because we are going to show it where we add show ads method. So here you can see that I had created that show ads and add here. So by this way we will load our ad in on create method. Then we have down below us on back press add. So when user click on back press means when user click back button in their device, then we are going to show M industrial ad is loaded, means our ad will is loaded. Then we are going to show it, and in ad listener we are going to listen for ad close and finish it. Then we are going to call super dot on back press. Then when you run your application you will get this on back press method, and if you run your application and face any error, then you can comment me down below, I will solve it. Then we have on click method. So you have to first implement view dot on click listener. This will generate an error, so you will have to write it in on click method, and then you have to write switch dot get id, or you can also use an if statement. So if view dot get id is equal to show ads, then we are going to show ad and do your custom methods here. Then we are going to move top and schedule our application ad. So schedule ads. So in this we are going to execute a schedule executor service. Schedule executor service is equal to new, not new, executors new single line thread executor and new runnable. So after you create this runnable, so after void you have to write a two integer and then give its time unit, which is seconds, minutes, it can be seconds, minutes, hours, micro seconds, nanoseconds, and day. Then you have to move top and write run on UI thread in this run. So you will run your ad in main thread. So that will give you, if industrial ad is loaded, then we are going to show it, else we will log error and then show ad. So this will also create that ad. So this was the small, not small but long M industrial ad implementation video. So if you enjoyed this video, then please make sure you like and share this tutorial, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel Android tutorials to learn more. Thanks for watching Android tutorials, and if you don't seen our banner ad implementation, so you can also check out that video also, because there was a banner ad which is also good to implement. So thanks for watching this Android tutorial. and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and if you face any error then let me know in comment section. Thanks for watching.